All right, guys, welcome to the next episode of the New Carlisle Community Series. This is Jeremy Williamson hanging out with Ryan and Haley in reference to the next episode as far as the New Carlisle Community Series. So wanted to introduce them to you. We're going to talk about a few things, but also you'll get a chance to better know them and from the standpoint of what they offer and what they're all about. So that's the fun in this process. So I'm sitting here with Ryan Moser and Haley Lemons, and they together run a very successful business, Ryan Moser Installations. And he was sharing just a little bit earlier with me from the standpoint of just they've been in business for a couple years, right?
Yep, 2 years now.
So tell us a little bit, kind of the story that kind of brought you to where you're at.
I was working for my cousin down at Old School Tile. We saw a lot of business come in, people purchasing flooring, not a lot of installers there. Decided I was gonna do some side jobs, and I found out that I was actually very successful at it and made a lot of people happy. So we took off with it, and it turned out very well.
Yeah. Well, and also you mentioned as far as the connections that you had locally. So Tommy Miles, as far as Old School Tile, and just a helpful piece there from the standpoint of just getting product.
Right.
And,
Right.
kind of having that pipeline of customers there, right?
Yes, it's nice having a flooring store in the small town of New Carlisle as well.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, and especially I mean the caliber of what Old School Tile is. So I mean you have access to so many different product types and just almost limitless from the standpoint of what you could put down. So you've been at it for a couple years. You shared kind of a little bit of when you were working with your brother out in Montana, and just from the standpoint of what you've been doing and your growth to where you're at now. So, I mean, you've picked up and kind of added into your repertoire of what you do.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see if you could share that with others too.
Yeah, totally. I, out of high school, didn't really know what I wanted to do with myself. I moved out to Montana with my brother. He actually owns his own flooring store, Moser's Floors and More. He focused a lot on tile custom showers back when I was out there. We decided to move on. I moved actually back to Indiana and did a couple odd and end jobs, and then that's when I started working for Tommy at Old School, and then we took off after that.
Yeah. Well, and obviously you're a very resourceful guy, and then you have a wonderful companion here as far as helping you on the business side and anything else you might need. So, I mean, you guys have a definite upside from the standpoint of just growth and what you're after. And you'd mentioned as far as just wanting to kind of further, say you had a crew doing one and the other maybe be a tile crew out.
Yeah, couple different crews, people who focus on different things so they can better themselves and better off the product at the end.
Yeah. Well, and I'm curious, I mean, anything you would share. So we talked about this a little bit from the standpoint of like, hey, what are ways the community can help you? So, I mean, you mentioned as far as just some of the recent outreaches that you've done, but tell us a little bit about like, what's your service area? How far do you go? What are places that you're looking to maybe get into, new markets, things like that?
I can talk on this, absolutely. So we are, we really go anywhere. He's had jobs in Jones, Michigan, which is over an hour away, Elkhart, Valpo,
Okay, so
anywhere
you do
in
stretch
South
pretty
Bend.
far.
Yes, he goes very far. Yeah, I mean, we want to start getting into maybe anything a little bit bigger, commercial, anything like that. So
yeah, well, and obviously scale is something so important, and kind of talking about that when you have different crews and opportunities to get larger, and how do you make that happen and make sure you maintain the quality that you guys are talking about. So that's huge. But yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you to you guys, and just the opportunity for you to come in, and I could steal a little bit of your time, and also just to share share you with others. So this is your job, guys, at this point, basically to share this with your friends, and if you're needing flooring installations, no matter what it is, make sure you call up Ryan. So
well, you'll call me.
Call Haley. Yeah, sorry, stepped on a landmine there. So what's the best way that they could reach you?
You can reach us at the phone number 574-850-3204, call or text, or also you can email ryanmoserinstall@gmail.com.
All right. So, well, again, another evidence of what's so great about New Carlisle. We got two of them sitting right here. So I look forward to talking to you guys soon. But thanks so much for watching, and we will talk with you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys.